Today we're going to replace the LCD on Y9 Prime, and I got the LCD. By the looks of it, it's gonna come out from front, but obviously we have to open the back. So you can use heat gun. I got my heat gun back, medium to low on this, or if you are using hot air station, just keep the temperature from 200 to 280. Heat up the back cover. I'm just gonna quickly heat it up. I'm not gonna waste your data and video time. I'm gonna heat up and then I'm gonna start opening it. I did heat it up and then I insert, because I did heat it up a little bit, so it opened a little bit easy. Then you can, once you use any sharp object like I did, you can see there it's plastic, so it's not a problem, it's not gonna break it. It was plastic, so once it is a little bit loose, this type of thing, I did heat it up a bit, so that's why it's gonna open easy. But it's not, if it is getting stuck somewhere, don't force it and heat up again. You can see that it's a bit hot. I'm just gonna pause here to go through all. Just be careful, there must be a flexi either here or somewhere around, so don't push anything in there. Go on the edges smoothly. See, it got a quite long flexi. I normally don't remove it from here, but I normally open it, but we're gonna remove it here because it's a quite long flexi. Just simply remove it from here and disconnect it. Top side comes out easy. Yeah. Now you can put the back cover away. We're gonna start opening these screws. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we can see flexi is going under the battery. So let's remove this first and see how it works out. Guys, I don't see any flexi coming out from the bottom, so I think it's better to open the phone from front now. Wasted your time a bit, but that's how we get to know that what to repair and how to repair. So I did heat it up from front as well. I'm gonna see, my LCD is quite broken, so I'm just gonna put a tweezer underneath here. Now you see, now we realize, now I can see that the flexi is going under the battery. So yeah, I was right to open it from the back. So now we need to remove the battery, which I hope so I don't have to struggle. Let me just figure it out and then I'll come back to you. Now I'm gonna remove this the top cover covering the battery and this sensor and everything, so we can remove the battery before we start taking it off to go through underneath it. Once all the screws are open, okay, there is one left here under the warranty seal. Didn't see that one. And one didn't want to come out, that's here. So we gently lift this cover. There is a lock here, it might get stuck here. And the last screw, we still don't want to come out. Now let's remove this sensor cable, LCD cable and the battery. This is your flexi for charging pin and all those kind of things. So if you want to replace battery alone, gonna try to lift it up. It's not, if it is not going to. This looks like that new iPhone story, iPhone battery stories. Maybe it has the glue under it. Struggling with it, so let me see if I can make another plan. Maybe heat it up a bit, but not much. You don't have to heat up. I can see that if I pull this thing, the battery is coming off. So you can hear that. It's like that iPhone, those new ones, that you don't have to like heat up. You can pull it out. So I did pull it out. Now we can remove the battery and put it aside also. So we don't have to heat up or anything. I just pulled it out and it came off. Just remove this plastic and now you can pull the LCD out. So this is how we just disconnect the LCD. So basically it's a little bit of a job, but it has to open from the back. I was thinking maybe now I have to just replace it like some of the Samsung. You just connect the LCDs from top. Like this Samsung came in this condition, G5 whatever, 570. You can just put the LCD and put the glue and close it. But this was quite of a job. Front, back, both we need to replace. I'll see that I don't need to clean much here. I'll just clean a little bit of that factory glue that is there, and then I'm going to come back quickly to put the new LCD and test it also. I'll just test it before I start closing it. So it's on now. I can test it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 start 0 hash. It's working now. I'm gonna start closing. Only thing was unnecessary was this to remove this ringer and this plate. Other than that, so this is how I learn also. Like when I don't know anything, I just try to assume that the previous models how they were used to open. From there I try to open the newer model. Battery is not that difficult to remove. You can remove from there. I'm going to start closing this. I'm just going to put all the screws, and thereafter in the end I'm going to put the glue. First I'm going to put this, then this plate, but I'll show you. Let me just put all the screws here. So I put all the screws. Now I'm going to put that touch sensor. Back. Just going to disconnect the battery once so the phone can be off. I'm going to put this plate back, and I'm going to put all the screws back. Then I'm going to come back to you again. All the screws are back, so I'm going to connect the fingerprint sensor. Sometimes these things can be very stubborn, small items. I won't waste your data here. Let me just quickly connect it. It was very uncomfortable to do this, but you know, this is what happens when you are rushing. I need to give this phone back to customer right now. That's why I'm doing it in a bit of a rush. So I'll put some glue here also, but first we have to glue the front LCD. I'm doing it in a rush, that's why you might find it some stupid things that I'm doing to do it quick. I'm gonna put now glue here. Using as usual this E8000 B7000 glue. Just put a little into the side. My front nozzle, that small nozzle, just went in, so I'm using it big nozzle. Now go all around using the small nozzle. I'm going to try to get something to put it nicely. You can see the glue is all around on the sides. This glue dries off and you can just rub it off. So even if you put some excess, don't worry about it. You can just simply rub it off like that and it will come off once it is dried. So that's why I'm not that much worried. I'm just gonna go to the back cover again. You see the nozzle is, that small nozzle went in, so now this has become a shit. Too much glue all around. I need to put some here at the back also. I just don't want to leave it like that. So here customers sometimes leave the phone into the sun or anywhere, and you know, so I'm just gonna go a little bit onto the sides only so it can hold it properly. Just be careful with the antenna. Forgive me, today I'm a bit messy, but I had to, because customer is in a bit of rush. There is plastic on top, so don't worry about that. Let's switch it on to see that if it is working. It's working. I'm just gonna put all around the rubbers so it can hold the LCD and the back cover together, just to show you off a couple of rubbers, and then I'll say goodbye to you. Please subscribe my channel. Lots of people are watching my videos but not subscribing it. I'm struggling to get subscribers. My watch time is going in now minus every day. They're detecting some minutes, so please subscribe my channel. If you like the video, share it, pass comment if you need to know something. If you have some suggestion, let me know as well. Thank you very much. I will see you next time with something else. You can see LCD is working. I'm gonna let it dry and then remove it. It takes about an hour, half an hour or so, and customer is not back yet, so I'm just gonna let it dry a bit. Until next time, goodbye, take care. Please subscribe and share this video. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.